it's Karen and Alex with Karen's Stamping Place. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. I have a cute little card that I want to show you, and I'm also going to enjoy playing with the new Stampin' Trimmer. I just love it. Stampin' Up! Is amazing at what they created. And I just want to let you know at this time, if you are interested in this trimmer, please know that the only way you can get it is to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So for $99, you get $125 worth of product, and you can add this trimmer to that. And it's amazing. Okay, I'm going to switch you on down and we're going to get started. Here we go. Here's our beautiful new trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to pull in some paper. I'm going to take some garden green cardstock and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. And this trimmer is amazing at lining up the paper. All right, now I'm going to move that trimmer blade so I don't cut it in half like I did a little bit ago. I made the mistake, so I learned from my lesson. Okay, now I'm going to take the scoring tool and just give that a good score. And we have a card base at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, next we're going to cut some very vanilla cardstock. And we are going to cut this at 5 1/4 inches this way, and then we're going to turn it and we're going to cut it at 4 inches this way, and that gives us, whoops, I forgot, I should have cut it at 8 inches. That was my bad, but that's okay, this still works. That gives us an insert for the inside of the card and the layer that I'm going to use for the outside of the card. Then I have some Toile Tidings Designer Series paper. Now, I just love this. It's beautiful, and I love that checked pattern. And I want you to know that it's garden green on one side and real red on the other. It's already cut at 3 3/4 inches, so all I need to do is cut that at 5 inches for the layer. One more piece that I need, I'm sorry, I'm going to hand stuff off this way. This is already cut at 4 inches, and I need a piece that is a 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to cut that at a 1/2 inch. And there we have it. And I want you to know that that makes life so much easier with these pieces up in here to hold that cardstock. Okay, we're done with our cutter. So I'm going to move that out of the way. The next thing that I wanted to show you is my stamping. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the bird, which is a cardinal actually, and I use the Toile Christmas stamp set. And I'll show that to you as soon as I get done stamping. And that is in real red, and the next one is going to be in garden green. And the sentiment I'm using is, may your days be merry and bright. I'm just going to stamp that right above so that y'all can see that it is easy to be cut on our die cutting machine. However, I already did that for you earlier. So we can just take that out. Okay, so there we have it. They're already stamped and cut. Now I'm going to leave my garden green ink pad out because I'm going to stamp the insert with that. And I'm using a little swirly. Let me show you really quick. I'm using the Toile Christmas. And see, it has lots of sentiment. It has a beautiful branch. It has the little swirly that I'm going to use, and it bundles with a framelit set. Oops, I just lost a piece. And see, you have the swirlies that you can cut out, the cardinal, and a couple of framed sentiments, and then the tree branch. Beautiful framelit set. Okay, So for the inside of the card, like I said, I'm just going to do this little swirly. Kind of makes it look like the snow is blowing, if you can picture that in a cartoon. Okay, now that is all stamped on the insert. So that'll be ready to be put on the inside of the card when I'm ready to start adhering it all together. All right, the last thing I need to do is cut a few sprigs. And I say cut, but I actually just need to punch them, okay? So I've got my scrap garden green right here, and I'm trying not to waste too much paper, and I'm going to punch a few sprigs out for you. Okay, I have everything done except for putting it together. Okay. Oh, and there's something else I did cut for this card. Let me tell you, I used the stitched labels, the stitched nested labels. I used the largest one for Real Red, and then I used this size, the next size down, for the Very Vanilla. I am using Very Vanilla, Real Red, and Garden Green. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and insert the insert. That didn't quite make sense, but that's okay. I'm going to adhere the insert to the inside of the card. So that is there. Okay, got that layered in. Next, I'm going to take the Very Vanilla piece and the Toile Tidings Designer Series paper and adhere them together as well. Okay, got a good layer going on there. Next, I'm going to take this piece of Real Red cardstock and I'm going to put this right around the middle. Well, not around the middle, but I'm going to layer that right there in the middle of my layer. Okay, having a little trouble there. That's all right. Got that down. I'm going to burnish that down a little bit. Now I'm going to take the Garden Green 3/8 inch wide double stitched ribbon. And I'm going to cut myself a little piece and I'm going to put that over the Real Red. So yes, this is kind of a bulky card, but it is a cute card. I think anybody would love to have it. There we go. I'm going to wrap this around, get it to lay down onto the adhesive. Sorry, I was out of the picture there for a minute. Let's get back in that picture. Okay, there you have that. Now I'm going to take and adhere this piece. Oh, that piece just wants to keep popping up. Okay, stay. Okay, I'm going to take and put a little more adhesive on my card backing. Let's get that to adhere. Now I'm in Arizona, and so I have a little trouble with the adhesive staying on the card, or the card layer staying on because of the adhesive. So I might use a little more than normal, but I buy it from myself, so that's okay. I can do that. All right, I'm going to put the first stitched nested label down onto my card, and I'm going to give that a good little rub because I just want that to stay on there really well. And then I'm going to do the next piece, and I'm going to adhere this. Oh, my tape is just not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Now we're going to layer this on. And I got a little adhesive right there, but that's all right. The cardinal will lay over the top. Okay, I'm going to take some adhesive again on the back of the cardinal. Okay, and this is where I'm going to add the sprigs. Yes, you can use glue dots, but I'm going to use a little adhesive. And I want to see it because I want to make sure that sprig is where I want it. And I want it right under his feet. And then I'm going to take that second sprig, and that just gives it a nice layering of tree branches, I guess you could say. Then I'm going to just use 3 dimensionals on the back of the cardinal. And I'm going to put the cardinal onto my card. Okay, let me pull that more in. Sorry, I got a little off camera there. Then I'm going to take my sentiment and again use a couple dimensionals and put the sentiment right up here on the top. And there you have a cute little Toile Christmas card. And it says, "May your days be merry and bright." And then the inside has the little swooshes. All right, y'all. If you like this video and you want to see more, I will be putting more up. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell for notifications. And Alex and I will be back with more videos in the future. Thank you all for joining.